Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to talk about the New York State weight distance tax. If you travel through New York State, you need to have a New York hut sticker. You've probably seen it on your truck, little square sticker. Probably it's supposed to be down by your license plate, but not everybody puts it where it's supposed to go. And it requires a quarterly filing. Now these stickers are typically good for about 3 years, is when they usually decide to put out the new edition. It only costs $3 for the permit, and like I said, it requires a quarterly filing where you report your mileage, you separate out your tollway mileage, and it will tell you how much you owe for the quarter. This is separate from fuel tax, and there's no amount of fuel you can buy to offset it. So you definitely don't want to get caught with that one and get a ticket. And if you're independent, have your own authority, if you have a New York permit, this is something you have to do every quarter. I just do it right along time with my fuel taxes and all my other quarterly filings, and it's not that difficult, so I just wanted to take a minute, show you how to do it yourself. So the website we need to go to for this is the New York Department of Taxation and Finance. It is www.tax.ny.gov/online. It'll bring you right to this page here. And if you've not used it before, you would click here to create an account. It'll set you up a username and password. After that, go here to log in. So I'm going to log in. It will bring you to this page right here. And since I've used this service several times before, I go up here and click on Services. And right down here, there's one called Frequently Used. Now I can just click on that to find the same form. See right here, Highway Use Tax web file. It will remember the services you've used before. Otherwise, if you need to find it for the first time, just go to Other Taxes right here. Click on that, and you can search for the Highway Use Tax. We're just going to go right here to Highway Use Tax web file. Alright, so this is the page we're going to file our tax on. It'll only let you file returns for the periods displayed on this page. It says the available filing periods are based on your current filing frequency and the active series of decals issued to your account. If you don't see the filing period you need, you may not have a valid certificate of registration and decal series. So then it goes on to tell you how to make sure you have the correct decals on your truck. It shows here that I am a quarterly filer, and this will be for the filing period. Basically, second quarter of 2020 is the most current that it will let me apply for or file. And then it says, do you have any highway use tax to report this period? I do not. I did not go to New York for the second quarter of 2020. And the reason you have no tax due will be no activity. Now if you click on yes, you will be prompted to enter your mileage and then separate out the mileage you paid on the tollway, and it'll calculate your tax a little different that way. That way you're not taxed on toll miles. Are you filing an amended return? No. Filing method for this filing year, gross weight. We want to file on gross weight. Then it asks, I have 3 or fewer vehicles for this filing period hauling certain timber products or bulk or all milk. I do not. And then I would like to manually enter my data, and then it will ask you for your US DOT number. And then it asks, are you permanently discontinuing your business for highway use tax purposes and filing your final return? My answer is no. I am not filing my final return. We'll click on continue. And then it'll say total miles traveled in New York State including throughway miles. Well, I had 0. So I'm going to put 0 in there. So far it shows my total tax right here as 0. If I overpaid in a previous quarter, I could apply that here, which I did not. I always only pay the amount I owe. I have a late filing penalty, 0. Late filing interest, 0. My total amount due right here. So based on whatever mileage you enter, it will calculate the tax you owe. We go down here to payment information. If you would like to change the pre-populated payment amount entered below, if you fail to pay the total amount due, we will send you a bill that may include penalty and interest. Well, we don't owe anything, so I'm just going to click continue. Once again, with New York, just because you had no mileage does not mean you don't have to file. If you have the permit, you have to file every quarter, whether or not you had mileage. So it says this transaction isn't complete until you select submit. Review all information below and read the e-signature statement. So we have the correct filing period here, second quarter of 2020. Highway use tax, total amount due is 0. So that's exactly what we want there. So I'm going to e-sign it. And here we have a confirmation. I always print that off for a receipt. And that is all she wrote for the state of New York. Not too complicated, is it? So I hope this video was helpful to you. Show you how simple it is to do this yourself. And I don't really see the need to pay somebody $30, $50 to do this for you every quarter when it's that simple to do it for yourself. So take care. We'll see you in the next video.